way to protect your instant messages, your email. They don't data collect, so it's particularly good for businesses that are looking to discuss some confidential information. And with me, the CEO of Sekur, Alain Ghiai, to talk about let's talk about the hacks, because it seems like every day there's something, some places getting hacked, millions gone. What kind of things are you seeing lately, these hacks?
So hi everyone for watching us, and thank you for listening to us. So what happened is, the latest news has been the hack of remote work. There's a big trend on remote work. Even though COVID has abated a lot, now companies have that habit of, people are going to work from home in hybrid mode. So 3 days a week you're going to be home. I was watching yesterday on Bloomberg, and they said 18 to 24-year-olds, if they can't work from home, they want to change their job. So this kind of work from home is going to stay with us. Mm-hmm. And the problem is the same problem we had during COVID, where you would call your credit card company and it's an overseas operator in India or the Philippines. They were shut down, and they don't have the infrastructure and the security in their home of highly encrypted communication. Obviously, they're in a small place and they just have basic internet. So hackers had a field day the last 2-3 years. Now they're discovering that half of the population wants to work from home. And the problem is, when you're home and you have a router, first of all, the most popular password is password. Okay. And sometimes it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
So you don't have a highly secure internet connection. Then you also mix. For example, you have an email, you use your Outlook, but then you're going to go on your WhatsApp to quickly chat with your coworker. Because if you and I are in an office, Jane, we basically can go to another room, have a conference, and do face-to-face meeting. Mm-hmm. Now it's all through chat and email. So it's like a paradise for hackers. Mm-hmm. They intercept everything, they hack, they data mine whatever you have, they go into your phone through these free big tech chat applications that we all use. And then eventually, you get a big hat and it costs the company millions of dollars. You mentioned earlier that it's costing millions. The global economy in 2021 suffered a $6 trillion loss from real money that was stolen and loss of productivity.
Yeah.
The cyber hacking business is massive.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, the work from home trend. Now, do secure products, can they help with that?
Absolutely. Okay. And I'll tell you how, because what happened is, when you use Secure with your Secure Send button, for example, you basically can send an email to somebody who is not part of Secure. You go on your webmail. We have an application actually coming mid-June that you don't even have to go on the webmail anymore. And you send to somebody who has Gmail or Outlook or Hotmail, and that person receives a notice. They click on a link, and they can read your message, get as many attachments as you send them, and then they can reply, all of that without having to use Secure. So it's a great way to protect the sender and the receiver. Yeah. Our viewers can go on secure.com. You can go to the support page. We have a video tutorial, and you just check to see how to use Secure Send. Yeah. And it's a part of our normal email service. Now, when you use chat, we all use these free applications, right? We're not going to name them all. Essentially, what happens is, not everybody has Secure Messenger, right? So what happens is, you should be able to chat with somebody securely. So we invented something called Chat by Invite. So if I have Secure Messenger and you don't, I can send you a text. You will get a text. You'll click on a link, and then we chat together. Okay. So it's a pretty amazing
it's encrypted
tool.
On both ends.
It's encrypted on both ends. Basically, you don't need, the recipient doesn't need to download Secure. But then when you're done with your conversation, you can basically terminate the conversation and nobody can get in.
Okay. Now, one thing I think about is, like, I've got this email system years. Is there a way that I can use Secure and transport all of those contacts over? Okay, you can do that.
Absolutely. So if you have whatever email you have, you can use Secure. You can migrate your old email. You can also, obviously now we launch business emails, and you can also migrate your domain name with us. And if you're just creating a new business, you can basically create your domain, which you bought already, and you configure your email with us. It's super easy to do. You don't need to be an IT technical person to migrate your emails. I would still recommend people to have one of these free email service, because you're going to sign up for newsletter, for gym membership, for anything else. And I would use that free email, which is not private at all, for these kind of things. Because what's happening, unfortunately, is marketers sell your emails. Like my secure email, I keep it as private as possible.
Okay.
I have another email when I sign up for services.
Got it. So use like that kind of throwaway email for the extra stuff, but any business or confidential use.
And also our email comes with 100 gigabyte of storage. It comes with a privacy tool like Secure Send. It has a bunch of cool tools. The secure module lets you know when you send Secure Send to someone, it'll let you know if they saw it, when they saw it. You can recall an email. We have archiving capability that we're launching as well. So you can be an individual, a small business, or a huge enterprise and still have all the tools that you need. As a matter of fact, in Latin America, we're starting to sell quite a lot of the secure messenger and now the email as well. These are used by government entities and big companies.
Okay, so let's talk about a little business here. I know that you've raised some money. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Okay, so tell me about that and the uplisting.
Sure. So we raised, what happened is we have a plan to uplist to NASDAQ. You know, of course, I have to do full disclosure. There's no guarantee we're going to be there, but we have done the process. We had about 5 offers from investment bank. We selected one, and now we started the process. Before that process, we were in the middle of raising money for a few shareholders that missed out on our November raise. So we're going to raise about $500,000. We went to 700,000. The price was 28 cents US with a full warrant at 56 cents for 2 years. And we were happy because we raised more money. We had to stop it at some point because we had a hard deadline of April 19. Because from that date onward, we are starting our process for the SEC filing. So the company has about 5.7 million in the bank, US dollars. 7 point something Canadian dollar, no debt. Today, with the money that we have enough cash, enough runway to go to profitability. However, we plan to uplist to NASDAQ to get more funding as well, because we can accelerate the growth. Meanwhile, we've done a pretty good milestone. We just got upgraded to OTC QX. Now, the QX is a very stringent compliance requirement. You need to have operational history, and you need to have minimum assets and cash in the bank. So meeting that requirement really is a testimony to how serious we are and what kind of company we are, even though we're a small cap or micro cap. We definitely have the right requirements to meet those higher stringent requirements. So we're excited. The QX, OTC has been amazing with us. Of course, being on NASDAQ opens to the entire globe and also bigger funds, etc.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Alain. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you, Jane. Thanks, everyone, for watching.